Rennie's gonna hit like a truck. We're back. We are looking for something to do after finishing our challenge of 5 colors to Mythic. And we're on our no rares account. We're gonna see if we can hit Mythic. Only 2 days left in the season, so we gotta do it quick. And we opened a doozy. Ureni, the song unending. Sign me right up. Also, 2 other really good dragons in this deck, and a frontier bivouac. But I mean, easy pick here. We'll hope we can cut people out of dragons. It's hard to do, but we can try. All right, next pick. We got another good blue rare here in Taigam, Master Opportunist. It's kind of like a different deck. You really got to be playing like small cards. It's not great. It's like an okay 2-drop. There's also Dragonclaw Strike, Ureni's Rebuff. Ureni's Rebuff. Maybe it's a sign. Undeading Whisper and Evolving Wilds. Haven't played with this card, but they kind of don't go together. I don't know. Let's try it out. What do we got to lose, eh? Alright. We got Spectral Denial, Dragon Sniper, Opulent Palace, Focus the Mind, Sultai, Devotee. I'm kind of down for Dragon Sniper here. It's cheap. It's good. It kills things. We're going to take it. Alright, here, I think it's an easy Molten Exhale. There's also the Forecaster, Saltwater Cliffs. Nothing else we really want. Let's snag up the Molten Exhale. Great card. Here, this is fine in the counters deck. This is fine in like a black-white deck. I don't love Constrictor Sage. It's okay. This is good in the counters deck. I'm just going to take the Tri-land here. Alright, here we've got Boulder Dragon. A lot of good stuff for the black-white deck. And Sarkhan's Revolve. Just going to take the Dragon for now. Okay, here I'm happy to take the Wayfarer. I think Wayfarer is great, helps us hit our land drops. We are just looking to stabilize and get 8 mana. So that seems like a solid option here. Alright, another Wayfarer seems pretty good. Also another Resolve. This card I like better in Sealed or like a red-green aggressive deck. But we are more of a red-green ramp it up deck. Alright, here, nothing great for us. Do we want a Bloodfell Cave? Or just like some card draw? I think I'll take the fixing. I mean, I like in pack 1 having the option to go 5 colors if we want to. I don't mind staying Teamer. But if 5 colors presents itself, we now have 2 cards that already play black. Yeah, and we don't have to play this Taigam. You really want to get it down on like turn 2 or turn 3, you play this and one other spell or something. Again, nothing great for us. Let's take the Blossoming Sands. Just in case we end up 5 color. Yeah, I don't know. Towards the end of the packs, nothing really seemed open. We saw some late Wayfarers. The Molten Exhale was kind of late? Guess not really. Yeah, nothing great here. Rescue Leopard, Focus the Mind, or a White Dragon. I think we'll just take Focus the Mind. I could see a world where we play it. Probably not playing the Nest card, but if we have to. More cards I don't want. I think a lot of these packs just weren't very strong all the way through. Alright, here we got a Dragonologist, which we'll take. Helps us find our Ureni. There's also a Dragonstorm Globe. Unlikely it comes back to us, but lately it seems like people have cooled off of the Dragon deck. So, it could. All right, here we have a fresh start, which is solid removal. Piercing Exhale works well with the sniper. I love Merc Siege in the black-green deck, but we don't want to splash for it. I'm just going to take the removal here. I think it's solid enough that we can just take it. Here, I'm going to take the Dragonstorm. Oh, there's also the Wildling. But again, our goal is to get to 8 mana. I'm just going to take this. I'd be really happy if either of these came back. Unlikely, but you never know. We'll take the Dragonstorm. Oh, a Globe, a Breaching Dragonstorm, and a Karakik. I'm going to take the Karakik here. I think it's just so good. This is like the second best uncommon in the set. If one of these 3 things comes back, that would be insane. Oh man, there's a sweet counters deck going around. I'm just going to take the Bivouac here. In another world, I mean, if we hadn't opened a Rennie, I could see us having ended up in a sweet counters deck. But let's take the Bivouac. We're not going to be too sad about it. We have a Rennie and Karakik. And an Encroaching Dragonstorm to help us play them. And we don't need to play these 2 lands. We're currently really just green-blue splashing red. I am going to take the Unending Whisper here. It goes really well with Taigam. It's like a turn 3, play this, play Unending Whispers. Here we will take the Rebuff. Deals with tokens really well. Also can just buy us some time. Happy to take that. Also can play well with Taigam. I like how Taigam is any spell. Ooh, another sniper. Pick 8. It's kind of crazy. Sniper works well with Taigam too. You just get another sniper 4 turns later. I don't mind that. I like how we have so much to do early game. And then just like our big finishers here. Here, nothing super exciting. I'm just going to take the Sultai Monument. Again, if we end up with a black card, we can play it. This, I will just take to help our mana out. Tiger did come back. All right. Another Boulder Dragon, which unsure if we'll play. Interested to see if any of those... Is it next pick? The Dragonstorm? Okay, yeah, none of them came back. Would have been kind of crazy. Second to last pick. Ooh, okay. We got Winterlight Stories, Bewildering Blizzard, both excellent, and a Teamer Monument. But I think this is easy, just solid card advantage here. Again, we have a lot to do in our early game, and then we're just kind of biding our time till we get a Rennie down. So far, which I like. Here, we have the option between a Formation Breaker, which not great in our deck. I think I might just take the Dragon here. It can be a 2-mana counter, and then just also a Dragon. Can't complain about that. Other option would be like the Sultai Devotee, which I don't think we really need, or the Evolving Wilds, or the Riverwalk. But let's just take another Dragon. Again, happy to play this as a 2-drop. I wonder how many people are probably playing Dragons. If I had to guess, I'd say there's like 3 people at the table on Dragons. But who knows? We did see 2 orbs, Forecaster. There's another dragon. Let's see, what do we want out of this pack? I don't think we're gonna play... The thing about Nariv is it's just not that good. It's like only really good in a deck as a top end where you have like a ton of mobilize. Otherwise, it's just like a 4/5 flyer. I might just take the Forecaster. If we get an orb, I'll play it. There wasn't really anything else in that deck I wanted. Here, I think I'll just take the Thornwood or the Evolving Wilds. Take the Thornwood Falls. Yeah, we'll take the Evolving Wild. Helps us find all of our colors. Alright, we have options. We could splash a Lion Wait or a Dragon's Prey. I'm just going to take the fixing. Another Boulder Dragon. I might actually play an Ice Ridge Serpent in this deck. Alright, now here's interesting. Do I want to splash a Teeming Dragonstorm? I think I'd consider it. I don't think I will. We don't have a ton of dragons. Maybe I just want the Devotee. Yeah, I just don't think we're ever really playing that. Humbling Elder, no. No, I don't think I want any of those cards. A Riverwalk Technique I would play. Sultai Monument and a blue-white land. Wow, it's weird we saw a Dragon Sniper 8th pick, but we have, like, no green cards. I don't think we're playing any of these. I guess I could have taken... I don't know. Do I want a 6-drop? Probably. Let's just get some more top end. Nest Guard. We can play the Sultai Devotee. We'll take the uncommon. Again, cards we're not really playing. We're not going to play the Forecaster. Alright. Interesting deck. Let's see. So we could play the Forecaster with double dragon. I don't really like that with no globe. Are we just leaving it like this? What other options? Really nothing else good to play. I could cut the dragon and play the Nest Guard. Doesn't seem great. I guess I probably want that so I can crack the monument. I guess we just do this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green sources, 9 with this. I could probably do with slightly less red. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. Alright, let's try it out. This is pretty much like play Ureni. Hope to win the game. Which isn't like a horrible strategy. Can't really go wrong with one of the best bombs in the set. You just have to draw it. But we do have a lot of ways of drawing cards. So I think that should be good for our deck. And we will just have to see how the games go. I think we have a nice amount of early game. And then we have like it's kind of like super early game, super late game, and card draw. So hopefully we can kind of meet in the middle, have some good games, not get run over by the aggressive decks, and hopefully Ureni can like win us the aggressive ones. Ooh, we're playing the Pasta Pirate. Pasta Pirate like always plays aggro. I'm gonna keep it. We're on the play. He usually plays aggro. He plays a ton of games. He streams. Yeah. His win-loss isn't amazing. I mean, he's a good player. Let's get another Forest. we just have to hope we don't get run over too bad here. Okay. Play our sniper. See if he has removal. Yeah, happy to block. Alright, love the nothing there. We will go get a red and probably another blue. Okay. Ooh, picking up the devotee. Ooh, okay. I see you. Well, just gonna bounce that. Scry. Both on top. And the underdogs. Let's go find a land. And we'll play the dragon. And then next turn, hopefully we just like wipe his board with our big boy. Can't be blocked, sure. Devotee. Rennie's gonna hit like a truck. We have 9. Good game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could have yeah, I was gonna wipe his whole board. Bop, bop, bop. It's a Rennie. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a super aggressive start. I think was relying a ton on that Mardu devotee. And then us being on the play also really helped that game. No green mana, but we'll keep it. We have Winter Night Stories to hopefully find us a green source. And we're on the play. So I'm going to keep it. Alright, I will Sultai Monument. Get a forest and play Sniper. I think I like that better than just Winter Night Stories. Sibsig Appraiser. Sure. Okay. We'll play another. Draw 3. Do I want the Anok? Nah. I'm gonna attack. It's whatever. They'd probably attack anyways. Next turn, we can Evolving Wilds and then Draconologist. Or we could, yeah, probably still. Let's attack. Let's Evolving Wilds first. See if they have a counter. I think they're holding removal. Yeah, We currently have no removal, so I'm gonna take the removal here. We have card draw in the Winter Night stories, and we have 3 great creatures. So I think taking removal there, yeah. It looks like they do have removal, probably Molten, yeah. So they are gonna kill that, which is fine. They have no black mana. I think they're deciding if they want to kill the monument. Roar of Endless Song. Alright. We'll bounce it. Hit you for 1. See what they got here. They probably don't want to play this because I'm just going to kill it, is my guess. A sweet draw would be, Alright, you know, kill that. We will attack. Let's draw some cards. Guess we get rid of Tygam. Alright. I might take 10 here if they have removal for my Dragon Sniper. Kinda is what it is. Yeah. That's fine. Alright, let's get that out of here. And then let's play our 6/5. Da, 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 da. Then we have the question of whether we want to play Earth Carver as a 7/7 or a 4/4 and a 3/3. The issue at the moment is that 4/4, a 3/3 just doesn't really do anything on this board. I'll tell you what does do something though. Alright. This just in, casting Ureni is, it's a good way to win the game. A good way to win a game. Da 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 da. Alright, so we're 2 for 2 on Ureni coming down and just wiping their board. What a card. What a card. Playing Punchham. Hello, Mr. Punchham. Alright, so we've got no blue, but we have Wayfarer. And we're on the play. Have we been on the play every game? Being on the play is one hell of a drug, let me tell you. Alright, find me an island, Wayfarer. No! Ureni! Alright, looks like they might be green-black counters would be my best guess here. Uh-huh. No blocks. We'll play the Stormbrood and pass. See what they have. A land would be awesome next turn. Land would be real nice. Then we can go Tiger into... I'd probably go Tiger into Dragonologist, honestly. So they are Abzan. Punch Ham. Kind of sad our Areni's gone. Alright, they just milled 3 cards. Looks like they're green-black. Splashing white for probably some Abzan rare. Yep. Alright, well, at least they can't attack. We'll pass. Nice having Molten Exile up. Still waiting on that land. Let's see what they've got here. Synchronized Charge. Okay. I will attempt to kill your Sage of the Fang. Alright, that's fair. Things not looking good here. The Areni going away. The Snakeskin Veil. The missing land drops. Snakeskin Veil might be the nail in the coffin here. Yeah, maybe tap the Sage of the Fang, Synchronized Charge again. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Guess I'll just trade. Alright. A bummer. We still need that land. 6 mana. Rub it in my face, why don't you? Yeah, I think, because if I draw a land, my 3/4 blocks so well. Alright, let's see where they put this. Yep. Ugh. Alright, here. I think we have to do that. Now they get to double the counters on the Wayfarer. An island would be... Okay. Let's Dragonologist. Sure. Pass. I mean, we're probably just dead, but... If they just double the counters and attack, I'll just chump, I guess. I kind of hope they double the counters, because then I can bounce it. I hope they just have lands in their hand. And then they double counters. That'd be like the dream. If they have removal, we're just dead. If they... This little dragon makes a lot of noise over here. If they just have the double counters, they still don't have like any great attacks. Because I can still eat one of their guys. Alright. They have a dragon. Yeah, I think we just just play our 6/5. Because then they're still kind of in the same situation where I can just chump if they go for the double counters. If they have removal, we're still dead. But hopefully they aren't drawing removal. Next turn, maybe Earth Carver was the better card there to play. If I draw a land, I can go Boulderborn Rebuff. It looks like they have another situation where they're trying to decide if they should double counters or play a spell. So they probably have like another 4 or 5 drop, would be my guess. If I were them, I'd probably just keep playing to the board. I think that's reasonable too. Man, do I just double block it? The double block's an interesting idea. I can double block, or I could just chump it. Let's go for the double block. I don't think they have anything. And then we still have 2 creatures with reach. Blood flies, okay. I think we just play this. Make a 3/3 and pass. Again, if they have removal, we're dead. But that is what it is. There's only so much we can play around. Swamp. Do you have something, or are you just slow playing here? Alright, they are attacking. Alright, well, I mean, I'm blocking. Oh. Alright. They were just slow playing us. That's fine. Nothing we could have done there. Only thing we could have done is chumped. I think if we chumped, I think we had less outs. If we chumped the 7/7 and then bounced it. Well, I think they had more outs, I should say. We would have kept our 6/5 hexproof alive, which maybe was better. It's hard to say. Alright, I like this. We got 1 mana, 2 mana. Hopefully we find a land. Playing Nightmage. Alright, all lands. We'll take the Bivouac for the red mana. Red-white. I've seen a red-white player before. We'll attack. Probably gonna double block. Would be a bummer if they had something. But they might just kill it first. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So that means they probably don't have a dragon, which to be expected, I guess. Alright, nothing to really do there. Okay. It's a lot of damage. Well, at least we got some creatures down. We get to bounce this. Hit him for 1. Next turn we get the big boy. No attacks. Ooh. Mardu Monument. They're a 4-color aggro deck? Gross. That's a lot of damage. Are we gonna lose to this 4-color aggro right now? What are they splashing blue for? Probably like Jeskai Revelation or something. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Well. I assume we're just like dead. I guess I'm playing another blocker. They have so much damage when they crack that monument. Interesting. Okay. Alright, guess we're finding out what they have. They must have something. Sure. I think we attack. Make a 3/3. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked at the 6/5? I don't know. I would like to draw a cheap spell next turn. I think would be ideal. What do they have? Another land. Battle Priest, sure. Put a counter. Well, let's see what we can find. Would have been cool if I had that first. Alright, I think we're just trying to stay alive and win. I think is our goal here. Oh my gosh. That's really what you drew? Ah, of course it is. Of course it is. Well. What a draw. That's what they're splashing for. Man, I think we had that. Any other draw, probably in their deck. Yikes! What a world! Oh! They draw their other pump spell. Imagine if we drew Ureni. That would have been a sweet draw. Man, oh man. I mean, to be fair, we were getting pretty lucky. They were just dripping lands for a while there. They had a lot of lands. I don't know how many they're playing in their deck, but they had a lot. Alright, we are playing Earl Grey. Man, our first 2 games were so sweet. Things have not been going well for us since. This looks solid. We've got 3 colors. We've got stuff to do. Hello, Earl Grey. Let's play our Wayfarer. Another red-white, huh? Look at this jello. Not exactly what I want to see going in my yard. Sun Pearl Kieran. Yeah, you got nothing from me. First Striker. Play the Wayfarer. Nothing. No attacks. This is like deja vu. Alright, probably need to chump here. Where's our removal at? Where's our removal at? Alright, well. I guess we'll bounce the flyer to try to buy some time here. Bouncing the Intimidator doesn't seem great. Bouncing the Bearer is okay, but at least now we have blocks if they attack. Okay. I think we double block. Try to kill the Bearer. Okay. Sniper. Alright, well. See if they got removal. They've got 5 cards in hand. That's a good one. Got a pump. Oh boy. That was sad. Man, those first 2 games were so sweet. Man, sometimes this format just feels so bad. We had so many early plays. I guess it just comes down to us being no removal. Molten Exhale. All of our other removal was like creature-based removal. Like the snipers and the devotee. And then we just couldn't get up to our big stuff. Well, feels bad, but that's how it goes sometimes. We'll catch you for the next one.